organized by the Muslim community of Lagos. Khadijat Akombi captured the sights and sounds of the event held at the Campus Mini Stadium, Lagos Island.
From the glorious Quran, songs of praises to Allah and march past by pupils and students of Islamic schools set the tone for the Islamic New Year celebration. Guest lecturers and other speakers helped on the need for Nigerians, especially Muslims, to endure in the face of challenges and contribute their quota to the development of the nation and live in peace and harmony with non-Muslims.
The need for you to migrate from evil, from devilish people, from kidnapping, from armed robbery, from corruption to transparency.
When we are marking this event, we want to remind everybody that we must abandon evil practices.
If last year you were not focused, determined to be focused. If last year you wasted a lot of time doing unnecessary things, change so that you can move ahead.
In an interview, a cross-section of Muslim faithful expressed their New Year resolutions.
I will try my best for forge more harmony within the Muslim community and non-Muslim to show the beauty of Islam to those people who are ignorant about Islamic religion.
I want to become a better Muslim.
In another Islamic New Year celebration held at the Lagos Central Mosque, the State Deputy Governor, Dr. Obafemi Hamzat, called on Muslim faithful to live in accordance with the tenets of Islam and contribute significantly to the development of the nation.
Let's live the way God wants us to live and to raise our children in godly way. And that's the essence. So if we get that right, our country will be great.
We therefore hope that we will benefit from the great lessons of India through the examples of our beloved Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam.
The event featured special prayers for the growth and development of Lagos State and the nation at large.
Happy New Year to our Muslim brothers and sisters. Now, you're about to meet a young lady with a difference. She is remarkable in every sense of the word. She has taken up a vocation that leaves most people speechless and impressed at the same time. She plies her trade in Lagos. Imole Ayo Tukede, who spent some time with her, will now do the introduction.
When you think carpentry in Nigeria, the image of an uneducated man doing woodwork in a makeshift workshop immediately springs to mind. Why do we think that way? This mindset is understandable because this description fits whomever has offered commercial carpentry services to us at one time or the other. It therefore becomes surprising to discover a woman in this male-dominated arena. Don't get me wrong, it is not strange that women venture into male-dominated jobs and succeed. But a female carpenter, a young one at that, is worthy of an introduction on this platform. Meet 25-year-old Omotayo Lasaki, a graduate of Education Administration from the University of Lagos, who makes a living from carpentry, a trade she has plied for 4 years. But what would have inspired a foray into a vocation considered as masculine?
Naturally, I'm somebody that likes to stand out. So if you're not seeing this as being usual, welcome to my world. I'm unusual.
Unintimidated by the stiff competition from her male counterparts, Omotayo ventured into this business with little or no moral support from family and friends. In fact, they were cynical about their decision.
They did not see the sense in the nonsense that I was doing then, because it was just nonsense, you know. I had little resources, no money for motor. So we do Legady's lines, you know. And when we are doing the Legady's waka, and all those period, the stress and everything, and then I come back home late, and they were like, and I'm sure they didn't understand. I had to make them see the sense.
It has not all been rosy for Omotayo, as she has had cause to doubt the path she has chosen many times.
I'm sure that every of my customer, one way or the other, has one time or at a point doubted me. If not for proofs, which has to do with pictures that I post on social media and physical works and, you know, other people I've worked for that refer me, I'm sure the doubt level will be high. But now I would say that people are trusting in my works the more.
Speaking about the challenges she is currently facing in the business, Omotaya says, amazingly, a size is an advantage.
God created me for this job. He didn't make me tough for a reason. He did not make me big for a reason. God, I see you. Well done, sir.
With so much passion for the job, is this business enough to sustain her? Not forgetting the fact that she is also an employer.
It's quite profitable. You get to get the reward of your hard work at the end of the day. After you purchase your material and then you work out your fabrication cost, you can decide how much profit you want to make.
With prospects for more growth, Omotaya reveals her dreams for the future.
As it is now, I only have a workshop. So I see myself having a big factory. You know, I look at being able to produce even faster than I do right now.
As a parting shot, Omotaya has this nugget for young and intending entrepreneurs.
It will not look easy at first. You might not get it right from the beginning, but if you keep at it, I'm telling you, the sky is not even your starting point. You are going far. So as a youth, you need to start now. Don't procrastinate too. Procrastination is a disease. My Nela, I'm on your own, baby. Hey. Plenty furniture for your house. Table and share, all for you, baby.
Oh, I love that. Okay, I love her too. Now, dignity in what you do for a living and I mean positive livelihood is a winner any day. And the spirit and swag of that young lady is sure infectious. Now, what would you do if you come in contact with a large sum of money, especially foreign currencies, carefully stocked in a purse? A sum as much as $10,000. Did I hear you say, wow? Well, a Nigerian, in fact, a security man, saw the money and did what some people say they will never do. Annie Daniels tells us more.
I got to know about the story of a man who returned a large sum of money he found to his boss through a not-so-familiar person. After listening to the story, I became so interested and couldn't hide my earnest desire to know who this patriotic Nigerian is who returned the whole sum of $10,000 to the owner. Probing further, I was told he is a security man attached to a commercial bank.
His name is Williams Okobua. With this kind of guard, we've observed that is a guard of integrity.
I see the bag, one small purse, keeping on top of the counter. I enter inside one of the toilets inside the banquet hall. I lock the toilet with the bag, only me. So I opened the bag. When I opened the bag, I said, this thing was filled up with my dollars, bundles.
45-year-old William spoke passionately about his job, integrity, and his love for Nigeria, reasons why he returned the money.
When I picked the bag, I don't know who is owner. It's when the man came, when he was introducing himself to the CSMs. He bring out his ID card, everybody shouts.
Being human, I asked William if the thought of doing away with the $10,000 ever crossed his heart.
If I take the money, that is not the end of the life. And if I take the money, maybe as I feel free now, I will not feel free like this.
The owner of the money, a prominent Nigerian who has chosen to remain anonymous, wish more Nigerians would take a cue from William. Before the fortunate incident, William's monthly take-home was 30,000 naira. However, his organization has decided to scale up his status. And guess what? William's salary and other benefits will shock you. But wait a minute. How many Nigerians will do just what William did?
I can steal something that does not belong to me.
So I think it's better I keep it to myself because I need the money too.
When I remove 10% out of the money, I will spend the money on them. Those people that do not get money, I will go and give them their own part.
Okay, I leave you to judge for yourselves. And please don't ask what I would have done with the money. Be sure there are very good and sincere Nigerians.
Please, you come and tell us. We need to know. And I must say that I repeat, we have many Nigerians that are honest, trustworthy, and patriotic. Yes. Now, I wonder if there is any human being who does not wish long life for himself or herself, and not just living long, but enjoy good health with all good things of life. So, how do you feel when you see the aged abandoned by those they look up to one way or the other? Does it make you feel like despising old age? Annie Daniels again, who is disturbed by this trend during the week, interacted with some Lagosians and is set to tell us her findings.
Moving around the city of Lagos, especially in areas like Obalende, Oshodi and their likes on a hot sunny day, can be very disturbing and frustrating. This is because most pedestrians do not give way or, worse still, recognize the elderly.
Maybe because of everybody's in a hurry, you don't care to know who is by your side. You may likely go and push an old woman or an old man walking by his way.
Sights like this made me wonder what these old people, like they are called by an average Lagosian, are out on the streets doing.
Some no get children, and some self, knowing of their children, they work, and the husband know their life again, and they don't owe, they have to bet.
Aderonke Enrile has been caring for the aged for up to a decade. She attributes the ill treatment meted on the aged to some superstitious beliefs.
Some of the memory, they find it difficult to recall things that's happened in the past, and some even find it difficult to recall things that's happening presently. They're seeing you, they're calling you somebody else's name. If some people believe in Africa that it is witchcraft, medically it has been tagged as a dementia.
Oh, that's? These respondents, however, vehemently disagree with that.
When they see before, then they see all those beggars, they know me, and they give them.
Those mama like you?
Yes.
And no matter what you do for them, do it for them. That begging is a syndrome. It's already in our blood, and you cannot move it away.
Okay, whether or not they are properly catered for by their children, these respondents insist there should be provision for the aged by concerned authorities.
Our government is supposed to be caring for these people. There's supposed to be a stipend for them, for those aged, so that they cannot be coming to the roadside to beg.
Mama Juliana Odoyibo is 84 years old. She had me spellbound when she told me what she does for a living and why.
And they go everywhere to go buy market and sell. So, if I stay here now, all my body will depend me.
Mama Juliana is among the elderly who can boast of decent living condition. And for those who may not be as lucky as Mama Juliana, this respondent professes a solution.
By having a home